Today I'm on Skull 5Gorge EU with Alarm Copter.
Hello.
Okay, standard rules apply. If you don't understand our voices, please go to the main menu, go to the ear with the X through it, and select us from that list, and it just shuts up real quickly. Anyway, today we're on 5Gorge. I'm kind of warming to this map, over time now, 5Gorge, but I still prefer its, standard cousin, really.
Yeah, I have to say, after sort of every time we've been in here, I've kind of enjoyed it more and more. I mean, I don't know, Standard Gorge is still my favourite out of the two, but yeah, like you said, it's growing on me as well.
Yep. Anyway, today we're seeing Blue on main point. Now, one thing I'm seeing here, we've seen a couple of games. Sentry Bush is the guy I like. I mean, he's got, Gold Frankenstein there, generally being his nanny, really, but this guy knows how to push us heavy, just basically keep moving forwards, firing. Yeah, it's a good fashion. Good trend, I should say. My vocabulary. Anyway, one thing I'm seeing though, I mean, okay, Blue took middle. Where are they on the next point? They're kind of a bit slow in absentees, and there's Querster there. Kind of didn't really get on that as quick as he could.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a, I don't know, I guess a little bit of a confused push. I mean, admittedly, Sentry Bush did go around the side and take out the Wayward Soldier there, which, probably was worth doing, but I don't know, still getting on with this very quickly.
Oh, we're seeing lots of red mini sentries. There's the Uber. Oh, this is over already. Wow, that was a push and a half. I'm not going to be, surprised if we see a scramble come out of this. Round 2, and there it is. There's that scramble. Basically, one team was owning so hard that the, in-game mechanics had to intervene to stop them. Now, let's have a look at what's going on. Well, 77 players here. The server has died a bit. Not sure what's going on there.
Yeah, I think a slight amount of rage on Red's part there, to be honest. Not completely undeserved, though. I mean, that was a very, very fast win.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Rage, it's morale failure right there. I mean, that's one of the big ones for morale failure, is quickly losing a game. I sort of love when I play a game like Dust Bowl or Gold Rush, and you pretty much back cap a scout, and they hate that. It's like, why did we lose? How did we lose this quickly? Game is broken. Well,
I have to say, just looking at the middle point now, I mean, it looks like Blue is still going to be the favoured team. They just seem to be all over that point.
Yeah, also a slightly glitched soldier from the looks of it. Who is that? Yeah, Sentry Bush. I think he's stuck in a taunt animation, or maybe that's intentional, I don't know. Anyway, the problem is fixed, he got stabbed. But one thing, I thought Blue was going to have that. For some reason, they just didn't stay on the point. They just kind of backed away from it, and they could have had that by now. And both teams, this is the thing, Red team is kind of stopping Blue from getting the point, but they're not really moving on top of it either.
No, although admittedly, they are kind of at the point now where, it may almost be better. If they can guarantee that they can cap it back, it would be faster to let Blue cap it and then just cap it again. But, I don't know. Yeah, Blue still seem to be the more prevalent on this point. Well,
they're more prevalent, but they're not really capping, are they? I mean, they're kind of ambling around the point, jumping and stuff like that, but they're not really getting the push going. I mean, this is where you need a good scout team, really. Oh, wow. Letex there takes a neo-fast. That was easily the most avoidable spy stab I ever saw. You saw him moving right up in front of him. Maybe it was disguised, I don't know. But he just seemed to move past him. He then turns around and just stabbed him right up there. It was like, wow. But still, I mean, this middle point is just vacant.
Yeah, I mean, it's an incredibly slow push, really. At least it's not been as rollover as last time round.
Yeah, that's nice. Oh yeah, hey Novine. Yeah, we're just commentating. You joined in quite nice and early, so yeah, good on you. Now, anyway, yeah, for the time being though, yeah, well, I think Blue have just managed to take middle point, so. But it doesn't look like they're pushing though. Red are just still standing there contesting middle. This is a really stalemated game in a strange way.
I mean, to be honest, just looking at class choices as well, I mean, Red are down one person, but those teams are pretty much identical. If you take out the points from the equation, choice-wise, they're very, very similar.
Oh, hang on here. They got Blue finally decided to get their offensive legs going, and they're just pushing that up. Okay, finally we've got some speed going on here. But I think it might overtake red. It's close to that, you know, good effort, try to get in there. But yeah, this is good old-fashioned pressure right here. Basically keeping red team on them, you know, last point, and hopefully the rest of the blue team gets into place. Central has still got that little error for me. I mean, I might have to reconnect the server, but anyway, one thing I do find with this particular map of 5Gorge is that it's always a bit unfair. I mean, that close to spawn door is way too close to the second point. Okay, so yeah. Now blue, 9 minutes on the clock. I mean, are blue going to have it? From the looks of it though, they've just been pushing it nicely. I mean, to be fair, we haven't really seen much remarkableness from either team today.
No, I mean, it's been a better defense, but all around it's not the most exciting of pushes.
Yeah, oh, hang on, there you go. Hang on, who's that? And Peace gets that. Well, that was just dumb. Okay, round 3. Okay, 9 to 9 players. Class choice again seem very similar. I mean, I really don't want to see Sparta's match. I mean, personally, I love playing scout in this particular game. You get the middle point. If you get a lot of scouts in the middle point, cap over the enemy team gets it. That usually flummoxes them. And if you can push on to second using scout methods, that really confuses them.
Yeah, I mean, the scouts have they managed to push up sort of to begin with, but I don't know, again, they haven't really been doing much to these games so far. I mean, I don't know, I guess that's kind of the mark of a good scout. You don't really notice that they're there because they're already too busy killing you, but yeah.
One thing we have seen, Letex is still just, you know, stabbing like a champ there, you know. He finds something on the point, stabs them up, and that's it, done there. But, you know, red is coming back with a vengeance for the time being. Yep, yeah, it's you, Shaggy. I remember you. Yeah, you're pretty good. Now for the time, okay, red have managed to make a break back here. Are they going to be able to push us all the way? So one thing I think I haven't seen so far, I haven't seen many level 3 sentries. I haven't seen them proper defending yet.
No, it's pretty much just been sort of opportunistic minis here and there, and there's been some really good choice pyro work using the home wrecker. Basically, you know, just taking it down before it can do anything, which is nice to see people using the home wrecker.
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, one of the underused bits of melee gear. I mean, it's Spy's worst nightmare, really. Oh wait, got flamed, killed. I did set. Oh wait, no, he's got a freaking home wrecker. That, and it just destroys mini sentry with one hit. I mean, I do love it for that reason. Actually, you can just ambush those little fuckers and then just smack them down in one good hit. Oh, hang on. We got a cap race going on. Well, blue are trying to take mid, but somebody's trying to take the back end for red there. All kinds of upset if that happened, but I think nice work from blue. They actually managed to get their pushback.
Yeah, they managed to. I mean, red did come out with quite a decent force actually to push from mid to second, but yeah, blue came back with an even bigger force. I think red just kind of petered out really.
Oh, one thing. Seeing two engineers, they're both built with minis, both built in the same place, and taken down by a lock and load. Oh, I love that gun. But the thing this is the thing I've seen from blue here, though. Look at how quickly they're just moving up, and as a team. Well, unnecessary Uber is unnecessary, but well, I don't know.
Yeah, it almost seems as if red are basically just relying on scouts, and yeah, they're not going to help.
Wow. Yeah, man, look at blue. That red almost had it, you know, pushed in, and then suddenly they just caved so hard. I mean, good effort there from blue. Okay, round 4. Now, what would I advise here? Well, firstly, I would like to see, you know, a couple more scouts. You know, try and grab those points. The thing is, actually, I would love to see some good old-fashioned backcapping in this game, and those second points go reasonably fast. I mean, if you can do that, yeah, that's pretty good. And also some full fat level sentries, some teleporters. Because that's one thing I've been seeing actually is that neither team being able to strung out. They haven't attacked in big waves.
Yeah, it'd be good to actually see like a sort of genuine battle for the front line rather than just battle for the points. Battle for just, you know, location control, which you know, so far has been fairly one-sided. You know, one team pretty much just drags it across the entire map. So yeah. I don't know whether or not it does come down to skill. I mean, you know, the teams are vaguely similar in terms of choices, so I'd be inclined to say that it is pretty much just skill, and the scramble wasn't as helpful as it could have been.
Oh yeah, just saying to Novine. Yeah, we saw you backcapping, man. It was just that it was on the eve of that push as well. It was just it's all going that right direction. It's when you basically can really get moving past and advance and get straight on there. I mean, it's kind of the same thing, but also that cap match was kind of dying at the same time. There goes red. Are they going to turn this around? Now this is where you need to see the scouts. You need to see them, blazing off into the distance or jumping over stuff and get into that cap quick. If you can do that, you're helping out your team. Look at Shaggy there. Oh man, Shaggy's killing everything at the moment. Sun Tzu there, backing up his. The old pistols at dawn moment for scouts. It's rare to find pistol fights nowadays. It's usually, personally, I'm a good old-fashioned scattergun or backscatter guy, so I usually tend to use that for all my, shooty jobs.
Yeah, I mean, the pistol's a really effective weapon, really. I mean, I tend to opt for bonk anyway, just because it just suits how I play, but the pistol is a very choice secondary, in my opinion. I'd say it's probably the second best secondary.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's the thing, the bonk is just too handy for like most situations. I mean, you want to get past the team, and it's great for the back capping kind of aspect. I mean, take it this way, right? Now, if blue had some scouts and they bonked up to try to get to the middle, they would put pressure on red and fall back a bit, and that'd cause the rest of the team to move up. That's where the bonk is handy for that kind of back capping, getting in behind. Also, remember, scouts really handy for disrupting the enemy rear lines. I mean, that's all the scout really.
Yeah, this map especially, because I mean, you've got a good 2 or 3 routes where you can get through anywhere, especially with a scout, because you can jump up on these boxes near the midpoint, and that's a great place to go around and pretty much just go completely unseen by the enemy. It's surprising that more people don't opt to use that.
I mean, this is the moment now where really, we see some good old-fashioned scout backcapping maybe from blue. I mean, red kind of tried to hold that side of the room pretty well. Now, if a blue scout got beyond that, got behind red's defense line, that would be funny. I know we're plugging the scout a lot today, though, but I mean, maps like these, especially on Granary, I mean, scout is almost the star of the show, really. I mean, you got cart maps, that's pretty much heavy. Doomsday is pretty much, soldier and demo man jump builds. Although for Asteroid, it remains to be seen. I mean, I like the RD idea, but I don't know what's going to be the star pupil from that. Although I think personally, actually no, I take that back. I think it's going to be engineers. The RD Asteroid map looks like very much an engineering paradise. Yeah,
I was going to say it's pretty much the perfect place to just build up and just chill out. I mean, I don't know, I feel like, there's less sort of things to be tense about on that map because it's not your team members who are dying.
Well, the thing is with that, right, it is a bit of an engineer's paradise, but in a strange way it's aggro engineering paradise, and that's important for me because 2-4 is a defending engineer's paradise. And yeah, you can do that in Asteroid, but the way the walls are, the way you can put things, it's too easy to get around them. But the aggro side of it, there's lots of nooks and crannies, and that's really handy in such a big map. But anyway, well, it looks like the game's entered a bit more of a stalemate for the time being. Blue is now trying to break in, although there's Itris there. Wow, he just jumped into a mess of people, massacring everybody. That's good old-fashioned heavy work right there. And I think Reddick. Oh, there's that scout. Nice bit of work, trying to get that cap going. Although, back capping. Oh, criminy, and it's peace. He's going for it. Now this is what I wanted to see all game. Oh, is this? Come on. Oh, I think he did. Spawn times got to him, and I think if he got there a little early, he would have had that game. But that's superlative performance. Now,
yeah, that was very, very close. Then I mean, that was pretty much just red got smiled upon by the respawn gods there, because that was. That was what, 2 or 3 seconds away from being fully capped.
Yep. And unfortunately, the damage is done though. Now Blue's actually got that advanced spawn point up. Now, still getting back capped. Red trying to push for a second, but Blue might be there in spades already. This is tricky, and they're holding it. This is bad for Red. They really, had their trousers pulled down. But red are now having to, think up where do we defend now? Can we get second back? They try to get second on quick, but good effort. But the respawn time gods again smile both ways. And then Peace finally wins the game. That was a dramatic finish. I want to see more. Round 5. Ooh, well, yeah, red team. Couple of absentees here and there. We might have somebody, being transferred over, but equal teams. But that's what I want to see, though. I want to see that kind of scout cavalry there. Just destabilize front lines and get past them.
Yeah, I mean, definitely credit there to Blue for. I mean, a lot of that was based on timing there. I mean, would have had a much quicker win for Blue had Red not respawned at the correct time that they did, and Red had Blue not come out with such a decent push force. I think Red might have been able to pull that one back. So yeah, I feel like the teams now have probably stabilised quite nicely, but Blue are still pushing up fairly strong.
Whoa, talk about push-ups. Look at that. I mean, that's somebody capping there. I mean, Shaggy's on that. Now, if he had a pain train, that would be a lot more effective. I cannot plug the pain train enough. But look at that one man. Oh, this is marvelous here.
Yeah, I mean, talking about timing, I mean, that was a perfect time for everybody else to go around the corner. Yeah, this is very fast.
Oh, wow, he's trying so hard here. Goes. Is Blue team? Wow, Blue team have moved up. They just saw this opportunity and went, go, 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 go. Oh, come on. And fine. Wow, that was fast. Okay, this game's got good.